My name is George. I'm the director of reputable. Reputable is a community-based or non-organization registered to operate in northern Uganda. We started with initial funding support from Barefoot Workshop, a New York-based non-profit whose director, Chandler Griffin, visited our community in northern Uganda in 2006 and formed over 80% of the local population or living in internally displaced persons camp like refugees. This was due to the war between the government of Uganda and the Lord's Resistance Army, which brought a lot of suffering to the community. He was very concerned with the situation under which most of the children and young people are staying in the camps without going through education. Therefore, he came back in January 2008 with a program to support youth empowerment in northern Uganda. We started skill enhancement program in 2008 through vocational skills training at a reputable vocational training center in Oloo, in Alebtong district. Since then, we have offered vocational skills training to over 500 vulnerable children and youth, offering high-speed vocational skills training in tailoring and garment cutting, in agriculture, in building and concrete practices, music, dance, and drama, as well as business English. We also give arts and healing programs to offer psychosocial therapy for these war-affected children and youth in the community. Due to increasing demand, we have been getting well over 400 applications from these young people demanding to get free vocational skills training in our center. But since we cannot afford to give an offer training to everybody due to lack of funding, we can only give what we can. Say we train 30, 50 or 100 youths per year, depending on the amount of money we have got from our donors. The current facilities we are using has been donated by well-wishers and individuals. But due to the demand, we would wish to expand the training to cover the entire northern Uganda and other parts of Uganda. Therefore, through a 5-year strategic development plan, which has been developed through consultation with community leaders and government officials, we have come out with plans and priorities to follow, so that when it is completed, we shall have a center of excellence to carry out vocational skills training to the increasing number of vulnerable children and youth in the community. The community in its part has provided free, the community has donated free 20 acres of land for this purpose. And they are still willing to offer free labor and to provide those locally available materials like water, sand, stone, and bricks, so that they see the project coming to a success. We are therefore requesting for support from our foreign donors to come up with the funding to support us to make this plan a success. We have made priorities, and in this plan we have come out with girls' dormitory as a first priority on top of all other priorities in this plan. This is because during the time of poverty and during the time of difficulties, the aids of families in this community, who especially are men, give priorities to their male children to continue with education against the will and wishes of their female peers. Therefore, they give priority to boys to continue with education, and they force the girls to drop out of school so that they can get married, to get the dowry, to support the education of the boy. So in these cases, you will find most of the girls at the age of 10, 11, 12, 15, who have dropped off school, becomes a victim of circumstance. They end up in the hands of sick, angry men who would want to waste them, to use them as their sex slaves, housewives, sex workers, and at the end, they end up in difficult moments, contracting HIV/AIDS, early pregnancy, and getting difficulties in childbirth. Therefore, we see to it that we prioritize the support to girl children as our first priority, so that at our center we can help save the lives of as many girls as possible. So when we complete the girls' dormitory, we shall be able to admit and accommodate 200 girls. This will involve construction of the facilities, which has enough rooms to accommodate the girls, and we have special rooms to accommodate those girls who will have to come with their infant children at the center. We shall also have to equip the facility with beds, mattresses, and sanitary facilities, so that it can make the lives of these girls easy. In our second priority, we would wish to establish a VIP guest house integrated with a community library and conference center. Here we want to provide for the participation of foreign expert volunteers who would wish to come and participate in offering their skills in teaching and training these young people modern skills and technologies needed to empower them to have employable skills which make them competent in the existing job market, to hand them credible jobs, income to help themselves and to help their families. We also need the library so that through the ICT facilities, everybody in the community will be able to learn about other modern skills and technologies being practiced elsewhere, so that they can also use it in their area to enforce development. The conference room is needed because at the moment the community hall meetings under trees, and during the time of rain people have to keep away because they cannot stay in the rain to hold meetings. And if we have these facilities in place, we shall be able to accommodate our foreign visitors as well as accommodate the interests of the local community. And the same facilities shall be used for child immunization. We would also note through this plan, we don't intend to carry out infrastructure development alone, but we are intending to establish a center of excellence with multiple agribusiness enterprises like poultry, piggery, beekeeping, fish farming, goat rearing, dairy keeping, as well as greenhouses for modern vegetable growing, so that our students will, during their time of training, they will be learning and doing and carrying out production, so that they grow their own food as well as produce for income, so that the center will be earning credible income, which shall be replied back to help in paying for the cost of running the training. This will make the center self-sufficient, that it will no more require for external funding from our donors. We are therefore requesting that you who are listening to me support us in this request for funding. If you give as an individual for the entire construction of the dormitory, it will be named in your name. If it is done as a family, we shall do the same. If you do it as an organization, we shall also do so. But we shall recognize everybody who will give towards the construction of this facility. We are therefore calling upon you to join. Either you also fund our micro projects like poultry, fish farming, goat rearing, dairy farming, beekeeping, greenhouse farming. You are welcome. Thank you.